Well, hello chaps. We got a video today of trying to figure out how to get a four-wheeler stuck out of the woods. As you can see, nobody wants to go get a four-wheeler that's stuck out of the woods. Except for this guy. When you have your ATV stuck in the woods, is round up a crew. There's my crew. Half naked and they all got suckers. I can tell you guys are gonna be helpful. And it's dark out, but I have a big old flashlight. I got some lamb skin gloves. And if you want a sucker, come and get it. Anyways, let's go assess the situation. Alright. So, as I was saying, I got a situation here. Deep down in the old forests, that way, beyond the trailer, I'm thinking about 300 or 400 yards is my prized possession. Well, one of them. Good old Raptor. We gotta go rescue that thing. There's not that much snow. It all kind of melted off. But deep down there, it's a little iffy. So let's go assess the situation, see what we can figure out. Be right back, kitty. Alright, here we go. I tried to recruit the folks, the kids. Nobody wanted to go with me. Oh, yep. So, tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Paul, and I like adventures. Sometimes it's fun to go get your ATV stuck just so you have something to do. Most people would think that'd be just the stupidest thing you ever seen or done. Honestly, I always think it's fun. And up here in Montana, you got a good bunch of varieties of terrain and plants and animals. And oftentimes, let's see, which way do we go here? Where are we at? I think it's going to be quickest just to go right down here. Anyways, I sometimes think it's fun to get stuck in a situation. Let's say you're on a Sunday afternoon and you're bored as can be and your kids are bored. You know what? What better way to lighten the day up by getting yourself into a predicament, if you know what I'm saying. Then you got something to do. In this case, maybe for the next couple of days. You know, it's kind of like, well, I don't want to say breaking something so you can fix it, but where's your sense of adventure? Well, nothing like getting your ATV stuck somewhere. Oh, now we're about that many yards away. About 100 yards. I think we're a third of the way there. I'll follow these tracks. Wow! Anyways, out here in the woods where we live, there's a lot of cool stuff. I don't know if you can see those or not, but those are some kind of look like fox tracks. Those do not look like deer tracks, although we've had snow and it's melted and snowed, so some of these are pretty interesting. When you get a fresh snow, of course, you can tell immediately what is what. But these are, I think the tracks I'm following now are probably my dad's ATV tracks. He's got 4-wheel drive, and I don't. Let's see, where are we at now? Okay, let's see. Coming upon another set of tracks. Honestly, I'm not quite sure where. Oh no, those do look familiar. Yeah, okay, I know where we're at. Ah. That can be kind of sketchy if you are wandering around in your forest and you don't know where you're at. But when in doubt, follow the tracks, right? That's what they teach you in elementary school, I think. Okay. This is a fun part of our land here, is to come out here and ride go-karts and horses and goats and sheeps, if we had sheeps and goats and horses. And let's see. Where are we at now? Something tells me we need to go that way. Yeah, I think we went too far south. I think. Okay, we're gonna go this way this time. I'm not really sure. I don't spend enough time in these woods, even though I do know them pretty well. Let's see, I think come across this way. Oh, by the way, I do have boot covers on. These actually work great. They keep your boots clean when you're tromping around in the snow. Oh. Okay, what do we got going on down here? Okay, I'm hoping this is a shortcut. I see animal tracks everywhere. And some human tracks too. Oh yeah, that's a nice looking tree. So, oh yeah, that looks like a fox. Right there. Doot, 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 doot. Maybe a week ago. Not quite sure. Oh. Another fox track, it looks like. As Derek would say, you can tell by the way that it is. Yep, they just kind of go bloop, bloop. And then you got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. Let's see, that must be Bigfoot. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, this gets steep. Okay, I know where we're at now. We made this trail, I think last spring. And we're getting a little spot to go shooting down here. Wow, Wow, there's tracks everywhere. I haven't been down here in like 2 months. Yeah, there's our shooting. Right there. That's our target. That's cool. All right, now, this snow, okay, I'm not going to be able to get up that. There's no way. It is so chunky and like a foot deep. I mean, yeah, not good. It's warmed up a bunch too, so. Let's see, more tracks going that way. I think, let's see, where did I get stuck? I think I got stuck down here. Oof. Okay, here we go. It's like a tunnel down here. I love this area. Let's see, where are we at? It's down there. Wait, there's the trail there. So, nope, I guess I keep going. To be honest, I love coming out here any day or night. It's so much fun living in the woods and exploring. It's so cool. The ecosystem is quite interesting. And when you get snow cover, you get to see all kinds of things like you've never seen before. And most of the time it's daytime when I come out here. But hoping I can find a path. Oh, you know what? I think those big tracks there are from my dad's snowshoes. Okie doke, here we go. Somewhere down here, guys, is a stump. No, actually, I was looking at that tree there, and I think, I could be mistaken, but I think that's the one that we cut, or no, it didn't cut. No, of course not. We didn't cut that tree down. But some years ago, it was right around here somewhere. I think that might be it. This tree was one of the actually the tallest trees in this whole area. And it got a big old windstorm, and I'll have to find it. There's a picture of me standing in front of it, but it went way up there. It was like 125 foot tall ponderosa, which is pretty amazing. Yeah, that's a pretty good sized tree there. Okay. I'm gonna take my stuff here. Hoping we can find the old ATV. It is. Let's see what I'm looking at. As dark as can be out here. Just to give you an idea how dark it is out here. I can't see nothing without a flashlight. There's no moonlight. So if my batteries die on my flashlights, and I'm trying to hold two of them, and that ain't good. And I do not have a headlamp. There we go. Man, that's a big tree up there. Oh, look. No snow over there. anyways, the goal is to try to figure out how to get this ATV out of here. That there, folks, whoever's watching, is a really old stump. If you look at the way it was cut, someone cut that with a saw. That was not a fallen tree. So I don't know if it was an old Pioneer or Lewis and Clark. It smells like a skunk out here. That's just dandy. But that's an old tree, and I don't think it's moved for a long, long time. So sometimes you find stuff like that out here, and it's really interesting. It's like, well, yeah. I think that was cut by a saw. Pretty sure. Kind of interesting. But what's neat is it creates a little habitat for all kinds of little critters down here. And sometimes you can find little nests and things. I don't know, not much going on in there. But man, that snow is really, looks like a snow cone. Oh, more foot tracks. Well, whose are those? Not sure. No. I found a bunch of tracks. This is a highway, apparently. So we're going to go ahead and just keep following this one. Because I don't want to be misleading. I do know where we are, but I don't really know where we are. So, trying to get to the spot where we need to know. Ah! Yeah. I recognize those tracks. Okay, so earlier in the day, I rode my good old ATV down to the very bottom, which is another 200 or 300 feet down that way. Got stuck, was able to get on some of this drier stuff and make it up over here. And then I got stuck again. And then I decided, well, maybe I'll try this path because I found this other trail that I know I helped cut. And then I got sunk in this miserable mess. As you can tell, it's miserable. And if you don't believe me, I do have a tape measure here. And this is like snow you'd find in the north. It's okay, 6 inches deep. But we're talking, that's just that. And then it's another 4 inches down there. So, I think what we can do is follow this track and figure out maybe how to backtrack and get this ATV back home. Maybe not tonight or tomorrow. Probably not the next couple of days, but oh man, yeah, I'm sinking. It's deep now. See, there I am on my track, but if you get down in it, it's deep. And oh yeah, there she is. Right where I left her. Stuck going nowhere. Okay. So I need to assess the situation, as they say. There's a big drift right here. And no matter what you do, when you try to go uphill and there's a bunch of snow, you four-wheelers will know this. No matter what you do, your bike or your whatever you are trying to get out will just do nothing but go downhill that way. So probably the best thing to do is to go downhill, go that way, instead of going, can't really tell, but it's uphill that way. And it's very steep that way, and that way, and that way, and every which other way. So I'm downhill, so I guess I need to go this way? That way. Okay, well, we're gonna look at that, and man, if my camera crew were here, that'd be great. Can we get down through there again? That is some deep snow. That's where the channel is. Not deep there. Not deep there. But deep right there. Yep, very deep right there. One, two, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8. I just found something that's kind of cool out here, you guys. This, I believe, is a white-tailed deer jumping along. My grandpa on my mom's side would get a kick out of that. So if you see, there's a track. I don't know if I can show that, but if you see those tracks right there, boing, boing, boing. Oh, come on. Right there. So I'll show you this. I've seen white-tailed deer do this when I was out here in the woods. They bounce and their legs land really close together. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 of my steps apart. And I don't know if you can tell which direction they're going because snow's melted too much and we've had too much more snow. But there's another track right there. So from that one to this one, to me, looks like about 15 feet. And it's really cool when you come up upon them and they decide to go jumping through the woods. They're just like boing, like little jackrabbits. Yep, that looks like a white-tailed. I don't think the mule deer do that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, so that'd be the back 2 feet. I'm not quite sure if they're going that way or that way. Almost looks like that way. Going uphill, maybe. Well, if they're going uphill, boy, that's a big jump. And then, of course, there's a pile of sticks that I put there a while ago. But something interesting to see. Pretty neat. And then, of course, all my steps that ruined it. But that's okay. It'll snow again. I think my plan is, I think I'm going to go downhill with this, turn that ATV around, and try to make it down through that drainage and maybe back up that way somehow. I'm not quite sure. There's not much up there. I guess I could go that way, but the thing is, this is a big drainage, so it's straight up over there, straight up over there. I got to get up on top of one of these ridges, and if I get up on top of that ridge, which looks dry, and we end up in someone else's property at some point, and then even then, there's no way to get back down because there's a big another ditch. Hey, nice looking tree. Another big chunk. So we'll try to figure out how to move that thing down through here somehow or another. And maybe if I go back the way I came, I don't know. I gotta do some exploring around here. There are tracks all over the place out here, guys. It is super cool. Oh yeah, there's some deers. Yeah, this is how I got up here. I was barely made it up that way. And then went around that way. And then, can't tell it, but the land is flat right up here, so there's that big giant tall tree. Well, another one. The one in the background is the one that, I think that's the one that broke in half. It actually used to be like twice as tall as this one. Or is that the one I was standing in front of? Not sure. Anyways, how am I going to get that thing out of here? Well, let's go assess the situation. My fingers are freezing. I'll put my glove back on. Yeah, it looks like this flashlight's just about done. And yeah, we're buried pretty good. That's gonna be fun to try to figure out how to undo. Don't know that I can make it up this way. I can go check it out, but this is pretty darn. Yeah, no, not gonna make it up that way. No way. I'm sinking in like pretty bad. So, I think what I need to do is figure out how to get down in there and hopefully get more stuck. So that's kind of the adventure of this whole thing, is try to get more stuck when you're. Yep. All right. Okay, we're going to try to go down that little area that I told you about minutes ago. Yeah. That'll be fun. Let's put some disco music on while we're here. Okay. Oh, she's stuck. Come on now. Might have to call Matt's Off-Road Recovery. was so slushy. Anybody got some syrup? I'll take a watermelon. Okay, there we go. I think we might be able to get through that. Maybe. Probably not. Give it a shot. Discomania, Discomania. Well, that went pretty well. All right. Ha! Okay. Now we can stop the. Stop that. Let's go. We made it through there, over this log, and that was fun. And now, whew, man, it is crusty out here. Okay, how are we gonna get out of here? That's where I came in. Not really sure. Come down here. Down here. And this is where I could not get back up. I tried so hard. Well, not really. I tried 2 times to get up that hill. And decided it was not going to work. As you can see, snow's pretty deep right there. That not going to work. Not going to work. So, let me assess the situation and I'll come up with a plan, I guess. Okay, plan. Gonna come down here the way I came down, and I can make it back to this point where I'm not stuck. And I might. No, that's probably not gonna work. No way I'll be able to make it up over any of that crap. Too thick of woods. There is a road over there, but it's, I don't know if you can see that. There's a drainage, and it is straight up. Yep, that ain't gonna work. Okay, so, new plan. I'm gonna try to come back to where I kind of was before, and I think now that the snow is a little bit colder, I might be able to get back up on the main trail and get out of here. It's pretty deep right there, but I think if I go that way, instead of trying to go up that super steep run, I think I might be able to do that. So I'm gonna try that. If I can get to that point. I'm pretty sure I can. Once I get up to this point, oh yeah, it's only 8 inches deep from there. Huh. Well, this will be fun. All right. Let me see if I can find another spot to park the camera. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. Hopefully the neighbors don't mind me doing this. Well, can I find a decent branch to break? Oh, yeah, that'll work. Can't see nothing without light, right? There we go. Turn you about right there. Okay. Don't move, little branch. Now, I'm gonna have to find a different place to hang the camera. I need one of those little tripod gizmo thingies that has the antennas and all that jazz. I don't have none of that. Oh, that'd be a good shot. Now, how do I get the camera to stay there? Let's see. I'm coming. Did it. That was intense. Okay, let's go. Hopefully we're still recording. Oh yeah. Okay, flashlight on. Well, sorry neighbors. Should have built your house farther away. Anyways, here we go. Barely made it. I had to lean back, but those tires, they shredded through, and as I suspected, the snow's a little bit colder than it was earlier. And up here it's a little bit thinner. In fact, a little bit of trivia, I ended up getting that thing stuck right there about a year ago. And as you can see by the berm that's built up around it, I had to leave it one night, and we came back out on a Sunday or something and unburied her and finally got back up this hill. But I forget, it's funny, when you got the sun way over there, you don't get no sunshine over here. So when the snow falls, it lasts forever. Okay, here we go. This is one bad unit. Woo, I can feel that exhaust from here. All right, let's get on it. Let's get on with it. Hopefully we can make it home and not get stuck anymore. Oh, okay. Okay. Woo! Let's see. I'm gonna hang that. No, that's a bad spot. Where should we hang this trusty light here? Nah, we'll just stick it right down there, I guess. Alright, let's get home because I'm getting hungry and thirsty. And that's not gonna work. Oh, come on now. Come on. Okay, well that was exciting. Oops. Now I lost all my other stuff. Maybe we should just strap her down. Let's see what we got going on here. Almost back. Just gonna go ahead and strap this stuff down because it keeps falling out of my pocket, and what a hassle. The main thing is, though, we made it back. I'll go ahead and just turn that on. What do you think? Should we just strap this down? Work? I don't. Why not? All right. How do we do it? Where'd our strap go? Oh, crying in the mud. Oh, there it is. Okay. We'll strap that. Now this is what I call an adventure. So next time you're looking for something to do and you're bored, go get your ATV stuck. Suddenly you won't be bored anymore. I'm not kidding. You won't be bored. So we made it all the way up there and up there. So, well, we haven't made it up there yet, but we're gonna try. Here we go. How many times can I say that? Here we go. I'd rather get stuck here than where I was. I was deep in the woods. I'll show you. Not tonight. Unless you want to. I lost my flashlight though. It's still on. Anyways. Made it back. I'm not bored.